तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय सदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णा प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरक्षे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमस्ते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। भक्त्या विहीनाय पराजलक्ष्ये क्षिप्तसखामादितराङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्न वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृन्द। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री श्री चैतन्य चैतन्य श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी द्वारा रचित। So, एक भागवत बड़ा भागवत शास्त्र आर भागवत भक्त भक्ति रस पात्र दुई भागवत द्वारा दिया भक्ति रस तहार हृदय तार प्रेम है वश। So, Sri Kaviraj Goswami explaining the two kind of Bhagavats. One is book Bhagavat, the Granth Bhagavat means Shrimad Bhagavatam, which has 10 symptoms. What are the 10 symptoms of Bhagavatam? Sarga, Visarga, Sthanam, Poshnam, Uti, Manvantra, Ishanukatha, Nirodha, Muktir, Ashraya. These are the symptoms of Srimad Bhagavatam. 10 symptoms. In other Puranas, there are only 5 symptoms. But Bhagavatam has 10 symptoms, and that's why Bhagavatam is known as Mahapurana. Like Prasad and Mahaprasad. Srimad Bhagavatam is compared to as yeah, sun. Srimad Bhagavat is compared to as a lamp. Like a ghee lamp when we do Arati to Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam is compared to as fruit. Srimad Bhagavatam is compared to as nectar. And Srimad Bhagavatam is compared with Mohini avatar. Mohini. So, the 10 symptoms of Bhagavatam starts with third canto. Prior to that, it's introduction part. But the question was asked by Parikshit Maharaj, and Shukdev Goswami started giving answer. So the Sarg Lila means the creation, the sub-creation. Sarga, Visarga, creation is all started from third canto. So third canto is Sarga, then Visarga, fourth is Visarga, the fifth is Sthanam, the sixth is Poshanam, seventh is Uti, eighth is Manmantra, the ninth is Ishanu Katha, and then uh, 11th canto Nirodha, and 12th canto is Mukti, and the 10th canto is Ashraya. Ashraya means shelter. So 10th canto is the shelter, the Ashraya of all other cantos. So Dashme Dashmam Lakshmam Lakshme Ashita Ashita Vigraham Krishnakhyam Param Dham Jagat Dham Namamiyat. 10th canto speaks about the Ashraya, the shelter of all other cantos. Therefore, uh, the comparison of book Bhagavad means Srimad Bhagavatam, which is Amal Puran, I explained yesterday, is compared to as Deepak. Deepak means lamp. And there are two verses which is proves that Ya Swanubhavam Akishuti Saram Ekam Adhyatma Deepam Iti Shute Tamo Andam Samsar Karuna Purana Guhyam Tam Vyasanupayami Guru Muninam. There are two verses uttered by Shri Sutta Goswami in glorification of his Guru Maharaj, Shukdev Goswami. One verse we often hear, Yam Pravajantam Anupeta Peta Krityam Dvaipano Viraha Katura Juvaha Putreti Tanmaitaya Tarvo Vinedusam Sarva Bhuta Hidayam Munimanatasmi. This is one. Other is Ya Swanubhavam Akishruti Saram Ekam Adhyatma Deepam. Srimad Bhagavatam is like lamp. Other verse, Kasman Yen Vibhasitam Tule Gyan Pradeep Muraha Pradeep. Pradeep means lamp. Kasman Yen Vibhasitam Tule Gyan Pradeep Pura. Two shlokas explaining the comparison of Srimad Bhagavatam with lamp. So lamp is which illuminate, or with the support of lamp we can see some objects. If it is very dark, if we light the lamp, we can see the things around us, objects around us. So what is that Srimad Bhagavatam as a lamp is revealing to us? Say two amongst the 10 symptoms of Bhagavatam. One is Sarga, another is Nirodha. It's a little difficult, complicated part, but this is the Siddhanta. If you speak this in glorification of Bhagavatam, you will be known as Pandit, very learned person, because that means you know the details of Srimad Bhagavatam. So the lamp, Deepak means the lamp, which is Srimad Bhagavatam in comparison, and two verses which speaks about Bhagavatam being like comparison with lamp, and this is Sarga Lila, and means the third canto, and Nirodha means 11th canto. So you will see in third canto and 11th canto there are so many instructions. 11th canto is full of instructions. Krishna is giving instruction to Uddhav ji. Uddhav is Bhakt Bhagavat. Krishna is Bhagavat. Krishna is Bhagavat and Uddhav Ji is Bhakta Bhagavat. 11th canto is full of instruction, very wonderful. Oh, so nice. Just like Krishna gave instructions to Arjun, Kurukshetra, and that is Gita. But there is Uddhav Gita, 11th canto, Uddhav Gita. Krishna is giving so many instructions to Uddhav, saying, इतादेव सशिष्यत कर्तव्य गुरु निष्कृतम यद वे विशुद्ध भावेना सर्व आर्थ अर्पणम guru is given instruction. Itar is such shishya. What is the symptom of bona fide disciple? In Srimad Bhagavatam, many places is written the symptoms of bona fide guru. But in Srimad Bhagavatam, the symptom of bona fide disciple. Oh, I want bona fide guru. I want bona fide guru. Then you also have to be bona fide disciple. I want the best. But Guru also wants the best. Why are you giving him least? He also wants best. So how we can become best Guru, best disciple? And actually, who is Guru? The best disciple is known as Guru. One who is following the best discipline and one who is achieved the position of best disciple, the best disciple is actually Guru. So all our Guru Parampara, all disciples are best ones. That's why they all are Gurus. So itadeva sachishya kartavya guru nishkritam. So the disciple, the best disciple is that one who itadeva sachishya kartavya guru nishkritam yadva vishuddha bhavena. One with pure intention. Sarva art arpanam guru. With pure intention, surrender one's senses, mind, intelligence, soul to Shri Guru. And also one's possessions to Shri Guru. Both. Offering oneself and offering one's possessions together. Why the word possession is mentioned here? Because we are more attached to our possessions. Gurudev, I can give my services to you, but I will hide my possessions from you. That I'm keeping safe for myself. That I'm keeping safe for my family. I'm keeping safe for my future. Then Guru asked, why there is so much insecurity? Don't you think if you surrender to Krishna, if you surrender to Guru for the sake of, for the purpose of serving Krishna, will he not going to take care of you? Will he not? Then why Krishna promised in Bhagavad Gita, Yog Shem Vaham Meham Ananyas Chintyamam Je Jana Paripasate Tesham Nitya Bhuktanam Yog Shem Vaham Meham. If anyone worshipping me one-pointedness, I promise, I will take care of all scarcities. Some way or the other, it will come. So, Yad vai Vishuddha Bhavena Sarva Arth Arpanam Guru. Offering oneself and offering one's possessions together. So, Gurudev many times used to jokingly saying, a disciple have one suitcase full of ornament and money and other bank cards, etc. And disciple comes to Gurudev and say, Gurudev, my everything is yours. Yeah. My all possessions is yours. This suitcase, which I'm hiding in one corner of my house, full of cash, full of gold, ornaments. This is this belongs to you. My life belongs to you. Then everything related to my life, my body also belongs to you. So this suitcase is also of you, belongs to you. Gurudev said, really? Then give me the key of your suitcase. No, that I can't give. Suitcase belongs to you, but the key is mine. Means you can't have access to my belongings. I have access to my belongings. You can't. Then Gurudev jokingly used to say, this is called fake surrenderness. Hmm. It matters how much you're offering yourself in the service to Guru. One question was been asked, why we see some partiality in someone, like partiality in the sense that, oh Gurudev, you love that family so much, you don't love this family that much, or you love them less than the other family. Why? It is not the matter of any partiality here. It is just a common sense or a subtle vision to understand. There is a naturally inclination, affection comes to that person who serves you the best. One who is always taking care of you. One is always helping you. One is always serving you. Yeah. Naturally, the course of love flows to that person. Naturally, no one has to inspire or tell this. And one who don't care about you or just caring once a month. Gurudev, how are you? Hope everything is fine. Really? Okay. Yes. Then Gurudev also reply, yes, everything is fine. Gurudev, you need anything? Oh no, thank you. Thank you so much for asking this. The message comes once a month. And there's a disciple who every second day asking, is everything okay? You need something? It's a lockdown period. All every everyone must be in some, needing something, some medicine. Shall I bring over? No, no, no. Everything is fine. We'll let you know. Even then, saying no, we don't need anything. We'll let you know. Still sending so much that the person is getting chastised on the phone call. Hey, why are you sending without asking? We don't need. We told you. Oh, okay, okay, Gurudev. Anyway, you use this again after 2 days or 3 days. Oh, Gurudev, you need anything? Shall I send some groceries? Shall I send some clothes? Something for Thakurji Seva? Some ghee for his aarti? No, no, we have enough. There's no room to. Still sending. And again getting chastised. But can you feel this? Can you feel this love? Means this concern. Even getting very badly chastised. Don't you listen? I'm selling, I don't need anything. Still, he's so stubborn. Imagine what will happen. The feeling overflows automatically. That even after getting chastised, still he's not stopping his services or his loving affection for everyone. Understanding the circumstances. Imagine. And seeing this, the other person who is friend of this, after 1.5 months of lockdown, all of a sudden called, oh, is everything okay? Oh yes, thank you so much. Everything is fine. After 45 days, yes, we are still surviving. No, if you need something, please let me know. Please let me know if you need something. No, thank you so much. We are obliged. You called us. So we are so grateful you asked this. You asked this much. Hmm. Okay. So I'll be waiting for your call. If you need, no, there's no one feels the love. It's not the matter of just formality, just a formal. Oh, maybe I asked. Were you asking after 1.5 months? So love is something which we can't see, but which we feel. We feel that. See, this is the one about. There is one. I'm not going to tell the name, but she comes on screen sometimes, most of the time, and she hear Harikatha. Hmm. Everyone. See, I'm not relating. Try to understand, not with gross vision, the subtle vision. It's not the matter of money. It's not the matter of ingredients. It's not a matter of any other thing. It's just a matter of your concern and your love. She was so sick. She was hospitalized, but always thinking of the center, even in that state. Even in that state. Gurudev, I'm sending you this. No, no, don't worry. You take care of your health. No, 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 that's fine. No, I'm telling you, don't send. Don't you listen me? Still, what you will call this? No, this is called love. And so the Gurudev used to say, even if you throw a piece of bread to your the street dog, only twice a day. I mean, 2 times, uh, the street dog becomes your pet. Gurudev told this once in Mathura in his lecture. Even if you just throw, not with respect, just throw a bread, even 2 times to a dog, the dog will uh, show his love or his loyalty. That if any other street dog barking on you, then this dog, who only got 2 times bread from you, he will shout back, bark back, and save you. You have purchased this dog just in the price of 2 pieces of bread. Gurudev said, if dog can show so much love only for this small thing, then how about human beings? How about Vaishnavas? How about Bhagwan? If we offer him something, if we express our love, he's not blind. He feels that love. There is no need to even express. There is no even need to just come in front of him and just saying, Krishna, don't you know I love you so much? No need to say that. No, it is it is felt. There is no need to say all these things. It just comes by concern. So, इतादेव सशिष्य कर्तव्य गुरु निष्कृतम यद में विशुद्ध भावेना सर्वार्थ अर्पणम guru. One who feels that attachment. Gurudev said, Gurudev said, when I'm speaking Hari Katha, am I doing some discrimination that you belong to different guru, you belong to different guru? you belong to ISKCON and you belong to other Gaudiya Math, when you all are sitting in a hall or in Kartik Parikrama, 1,000 people, devotees sitting there. Gurudev said, I am speaking Hari Katha, but this Hari Katha is for everyone. Is there any discrimination that this particular Hari Katha is for only ISKCON and this Hari Katha for this Gaudiya Math and this Hari Katha for disciples of that Guru and that Guru? Hari Katha is flowing like Ganga, the river, holy river Ganges. And holy river Ganges, not discriminating anything. There's no discrimination. Yeah. Anyone can take bath there. But on the contrary, it is disciples who make this discrimination. This is called sthul buddhi. This is called gross mentality. Oh, my Gurudev is so and so. I should serve him. Other are my Shiksha Guru. Among disciples, this point comes. But when Gurudev is speaking Hari Katha, this Hari Katha for everyone, no matter who is hearing. And he wants everyone to hear, no matter who you are, no matter from which establishment or which Guru disciple you belong to. No discrimination. You know? Is there any discrimination? Hey, you must learn this shlok. Don't tell others, because then other disciples, they will become number one. No. Try to understand the affection of the Father, which is equal to all his children. Try to observe the affection of Diksha Guru, Shiksha Gurudev is for everyone. He wants everyone to rise in bhakti. Everyone learn verses. Everyone should learn singing. Try to feel that love. Try to feel that love. This is achievement. If we can understand and feel that love, that is our achievement. For example, my favorite example, very often I used to speak this, and really touched my heart many times whenever I speak this pastime. And you all know this, the pastime of Sri Ramanujacharya. When he wants to preach, and he sent some of his disciples to go and inform my rich disciple in that town. I want to stay with him for some days because I want to preach there. And the disciples, they went to him, who was very wealthy, very rich. And the disciples of Sri Ramanujacharya knocked the door, and he came out. The disciples informed him, Gurudev sent us here, and he wants to stay with you for some days and wants to preach here. He became very happy to hear this news. But he didn't respect, he didn't give any honor and respect to his God brothers. He became totally mad in making arrangement for his Gurudev's comfort and of his arrival. But he didn't give any minimum respect or affection to God brothers. So they came back, and Sri Ramanujacharya intentionally asked them, how was it? Did you inform him? Yes, Gurudev, he loves you so much. Just by hearing this, he started giving instruction to his servants. Do this, do that, clean here, make the bed, so many things. But then Sri Ramanujacharya asked this to his disciples, and how about his dealings with you all? Did he give any respect? How he treated you? Then they all became quiet. Why you all quiet? Tell me. No, no, Gurudev, that's fine. He really likes you so much. And Sri Ramanujacharya asked, no, tell me, how he treated you? And they explained, Gurudev, we were just standing there and we returned just from the door because he became so mad in this good news. And Sri Ramanujacharya said, no, I won't go in his house. A person who don't know how to respect God brothers, how is going to serve his guru? I will not go there. But Gurudev, what about preaching? And he said, don't worry. In the same town, I have one disciple, one grasta, householder. I know they're very poor. It doesn't matter. I'm going to stay with them. And he told the location. Go and inform them. I will stay some days in their house. The God brothers came there. And very old hut. Not big palace-like building. Small cottage. Broken. Whenever there is rain, the water drip. And the house gets flooded with the rain. Sunlight also comes there. So, very poor, humble situation. So these devotees, they called out, is anyone there? Please open the door. We are here for we are disciples of Srila Ramanujacharya and we want to give some news. And from inside, the lady, she answered back saying, please accept my humble obeisances from inside. My husband is not at home and I'm not in a position to come out. And they all understood why she thinks she's not in a position to come out. She don't even have good clothes to wear, not enough clothes to cover herself to come out. Right? So the devotees, they throw their clothes, the upper clothes, the chadar inside. She wrapped that, covered herself nicely, properly. She came out and paid obeisances to God brothers. Please come in. My husband is coming soon. But they said, no, 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 dear God sister, we have to leave because Gurudev is waiting for us. We are just here to give you good news that Gurudev wants to stay in your house for some days and he wants to do preaching here. She became so happy. Gurudev, my house. I'm always thinking I'm so unfortunate. I have no belongings. I'm so poor. I was worshipping, remembering Gurudev, but I never thought Gurudev will come in my house. Never. And see, this good news came from all of you. Please come inside. I want to serve you first, and then I will make arrangements for Srila Gurudev. So they came inside, and now she's wondering and thinking and looking here and there. What can I offer? What can I offer? Yeah. That this house, Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Goswami Maharaj used to say in this story, because I heard this from him. He said that house, which where even the mouse and rats are not coming. Why? Mouse only comes in that house where there is some food. Even mouse don't come in that house where there is no food. So there was nothing. The husband going out begging once a day, and whatever he's getting, they both are sharing and eating once a day. That's all. There was nothing to eat. She's looking here and there, what to bring, what to bring. And then the devotee said, uh, please, we all request you and beg you, please don't make any efforts to give us anything, because this morning we had a great feast in the center. We are completely full. We can't even take one single piece of anything. Please, some other day, we'll come again. They understood the situation. And then she offered them some water and they were happy. They came to Sri Ramanujacharya and said, how was it? And they said, Gurudev, she loves you so much affection and regard and respect for you. She was so happy. But we have one doubt. Gurudev said, Ramanujacharya said, no doubts. I know what you're going to say. But Gurudev, how is practically possible? You're not going to stay alone. We're also going to stay with you in that humble house. They don't have anything to eat. How are they going to serve you and serve us? He said, don't worry. Still, I will stay there. And that was the nature of Srila Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj. Srila Gurudev's elder godbrother, Srila Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj, he was also like that. Without informing any householders, just midnight, he started walking with his servant. His servant is sleeping next to him in his room, and 2 o'clock, Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj asking his servant, get up, pack 2 sets of cloth. That's all. For you and for me. Excuse me, Gurudev, where we are going? I don't know. Where we are going. And he's carrying one laltan, this old style lamp, this laltan, and walking miles and miles in the interior, in the villages. And right in the morning, 5 o'clock, knocking the door. Householders, and they're calling, who is there? Sevak, the servant is saying, Gurudev is here. Huh? Gurudev? And they all rubbing their eyes. We are dreaming. And with, in this, in their night clothes, night dress, they're just coming out, rubbing their eyes and seeing, open the door. And Gurudev is right in front, in the gate. Huh? How come? Without informing? Because his nature was very introvert. He didn't like this idea that I should inform anyone prior to I come, and they make arrangements, flowers, garlands, arati. He don't like anyone doing arati to him. He didn't like this idea. No formalities, just affection and love. That's all. Yeah. So without informing, he just used to come there. And then householders start cleaning and making his room and things like that. And he's just staying there. He's staying there for some days, as long as his desire. Not telling how many days. Yeah. And this roof is leaking. When there's rain, it's leaking. In that poor house he used to stay. And the servant is saying, Gurudev, shall I inform the devotees? They will make some other arrangements. He said, no, quiet. We don't have to disturb them. They are so much serving us in so many ways. They are hosting us. We should not disturb them in any way. Let them sleep. And Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, throughout his life, he always used to carry one umbrella with him. If it is cold, if it is hot, if it is rainy or whatever. Even in his car, even in his train, any travels, always umbrella in his hand. Even when he is Gurudev now, Acharya, and he has thousands of disciples, always umbrella with him. That was his style. So in that night, when it is raining, He's opening his umbrella because he can't sleep because water is dripping on his bed, and he's open his umbrella and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Whole night singing, chanting with umbrella on. And next day, the devotees, oh Gurudev, we are so sorry, we are so sorry. It doesn't matter, don't worry. So his style was also like this. And then Hari Katha, he used to speak Hari Katha there every evening, or anyone who's coming to hear Hari Katha from him. And of course, after Hari Katha, that's the system. Everyone is giving some donations, poor people, little something, or if someone comes, big amount, whatever it is. And his style was is always keeping that donation under his pillow. Under his pillow. And like if he's staying 5 days or 6 days, after that, when he's leaving, he's not taking his money with him. He's just keeping that money under pillow. And not even informing the grastas that we are keeping this money for you. Because then they will not happy with this and they will not allow this to happen. And when he walked back, coming back to Navdeep Mart or other center, and next day or the same day in the night, the sevak used to call and inform the grastas, when you clean Gurudev room, make sure you take money which is under pillow, which is lying under pillow. Oh, so Gurudev forgot this? They said no. This is instruction of Gurudev that this money is meant for you householders. Because you are very poor people. And Sri Rama Goswami Maharaj used to say, I don't want to become burden on all of you. I don't want to become burden on all of you. I stayed in your house, you saw prasadam, there's so much difficulty. Some devotees came to see me, you also giving prasadam to them. So much you have to do because of my presence. I stayed some days in your house. You hosted me. I don't want to become burden on you. So this donation, which devotees gave to me, for all of you. Buy some grocery with that. Imagine his love, his affection. And the disciples' love and affection for him. His style was like this. Always, without even giving any notice, he just all of a sudden, surprise visit. Always surprise visit. So devotees were always careful and they knew Gurudev can come any moment in any house. Any moment in 24 hours. So they always have their Gurudev bed and everything ready. And keeping the picture of Gurudev on that bed because that's exclusively for him. He might come any day. You see? So it's all the matter of the love and affection. Some Chinese devotees hearing me, and while speaking this, I want to share one pastime which happened with me. Please don't take it otherwise. I don't want to just show off anything here. But because this is in relation to this, that's why I'm seeing some devotees from Beijing, and they know this. They know this. Sham Sundar Prabhu. I think he's there on the screen here. I think Sham Sundar is there because they don't understand English. Janva. Anyway, someone is translating to them. So there is one family in Beijing who always hosts me. And Prior to they started hosting me, I was staying in one other family, one Gurudev disciple called Jugal Kishore Prabhu. He hosted me first time in his house, and I stayed few days. I spoke Hari Katha. Then this family, Shamasundar and his wife, Lila, and one small tiny daughter, they came to here, and uh, they were following some other establishment, Gaudiya line. You can understand what I want to say. But they were not very happy of the standard of Hari Katha they were hearing in that temple. All is always about soul, body, all this. But when they heard my lecture, which I just repeated to the Gurudev words, they were so happy to hear this. Oh, we never ever heard so many details of Bhakti and Mahaprabhu. And the first time heard about Srila Gurudev, they became so impressed and they just requested, can you please come and stay one day with us? And my translator translated to me. And then I said, okay, if you want to host me, I'm first time I'm in this city. But they said, you don't mind, we are from other institution. I said, no, I don't have any problem, whoever hosts me. You're devotees, you're chanting Hare Krishna. We are also chanting Hare Krishna, the same mantra, the same Ishta, the same worshipable, same Mahaprabhu. So I don't see any difference. My Gurudev never saw any discrimination. He said, okay, okay. I said, maybe you will get some hard time from your seniors because you're going to host a Gaudiya Mutt sannyasi. They said, no, no, don't worry, we will take care of this. So anyway, they hosted me 2 days and they invited all the devotees. They heard Hari Katha, was very nice, and they extend my host uh, another 2 days, and I stayed few days. So it was very good program. And then they both came to me, husband and wife. Maharaj, we want to take Harinam. I said, what? And the house is so big, I can't even imagine. Because when we preach in China, we always stay in very small houses. Small houses. 10 people in one house, one bathroom, very austere. The first time, oh, so big house? I said, are you sure? How about your devotees? So don't worry. Anyway, many details were there. I don't know why I started speaking of details. So anyway, they got Harinam, they got Gopal Mantra because they were serving deities, Radha Krishna, Mahaprabhu, Gaunitai. And then they started inviting me twice a year, 3 times a year. And preaching was going very good. I did Bhagavad Sapta in China to Chinese devotees. 100 devotees used to come. It was very successful. Bhagavad Sapta there. Many devotees got, you know, in contact with Srila Gurudev's line. But then I got them initiated by Srila Bhakti Gyan Bharti Goswami Maharaj on screen. I told them, you're my devotees and I want to offer you all to Srila Bharti Goswami Maharaj, as I did in many other countries. So they said, we don't know him. I said, don't worry. Just if you see on the screen, you will understand. And when they saw Srila Maharaj on screen, oh, so senior devotee and so effulgent. Yeah, they were really so happy. I said, this is what I can do the best for you in my lifetime. This is my gift to you. This is my gift to you because you serve me in so many ways. And they said, that's the best gift. Anyhow, the wife got detected with cancer in a fourth stage. Lila. I still remember her. Very nice lady. Very nice lady. Serving so much. But Her health was going down, down, down so much. She was almost about to leave her body on the bed. And she was remembering me so much. Can you please come? Can you please come? And I don't want to become burden on them because then if I go there, Harikatha will be there. But they said, we will take care. All of us will take care. You don't worry. Please come. I went there. As usual, evening Harikatha, morning Harikatha. Yeah. So 7 days I stayed there, almost 6, 7 days. 80 to 100 devotees coming, cooking for them, groceries, so many. And I was wondering because I mean, Shamasundar, her husband, used to take her to hospital every day for some treatment. She hardly can walk. They were lifting her, bringing her to bed, things like that. And it strikes to me, they are already having so much expense, hospital bills and all these things. And they have to buy grocery and prashadam for 100 devotees. It's not a good idea if I stay here. I should leave. And devotees were giving me donations every day. Then I thought if I leave, then Braj Lila, she will be crying and weeping. I should not leave. But I should help them with whatever donation I have. This idea came in my mind. And the donation from I took like 1.5 months in complete China. Whatever donation I was having in my bag, I called this boy. I said, "Come in my room. I want to speak to you." I was having my translator with me, Nandan Prabhu, and I told him, "Tell him I don't want to become burden on you. So much you have to pay for your hospital bills and taking care of your wife. Here's a stack of donations. Whatever I received till now, I want to give everything to you because I don't want to become burden on you." And he's just staring at me. He's just looking at me, staring at me. And he started crying. Started crying, tears coming from his eyes. I came forward and I wiped his tears, and then he's crying more and more. I embraced him. I said, "What happened?" Then he spoke in his language, and I got translation done. He said, "I was in other institution for almost 8 years. I never saw this kind of reciprocation from any sannyasi in that institution. I never saw anyone doing this. Why are you doing this to me?" I said, "Because this I learned from my Gurudev. It's not anything, my idea. This is idea of my Gurudev. He was like this." I was remembering Srila Vaman Gosai Maharaj and also remembering Srila Gurudev together. And I told him, I'm just following his standard. He said, "No, I can't take this. We will manage. Don't worry. We invited you. You don't worry. There are many devotees too ready to help us." I said, "No, you have to take this." So there was so much back and forth. He's giving to me, I'm giving to him back like this. Finally said, "If you love me and if you're concerned about me, you can't break my heart. I'm giving you from my affection. My all affection is there in this amount. It's not money. This is my affection. This is my heart. You can't refuse that. And on the top of that, this is my order. Even though I made you, I got you initiated by Srila Bharti Gosai Maharaj, but you are mine. Oh, so this is my order. You have to take this. Now you can't refuse me, otherwise it's offensive." Oh, he's crying and mouth totally shut. He can't speak anything further. He took this money. He said, okay, go. And he went to his wife. And they spoke with each other. And guess what happened? The wife, Lila, who was not even able to get up from his bed, she came walking with the support of her husband. She came walking in my room. And I still remember that scene, which is very emotional. Because she knew I don't understand the language. She was holding this money and she offering like this to me and saying like this. And I understood. She's saying, what is this? What are you doing? Ah. And my translator translating, I said, no need. I understood what she's saying. But tell her, this is my order. I can't see you on this pain. But then they both begged me so much. Please don't do this. Even prior, you came to us. We already have some amount to give donation for your center. We already kept aside for this. I say, are you all crazy? You giving me donation for my center, whereas you have nothing right now, going so hard time. I'm instead giving you my part of my donations to you, and you want to give me donation in this state? I'm not that cruel, and don't trouble me more. Go, I'm very tired. I want to sleep. They said, and they were like in a posture, like a begging posture. Please, please don't do this to us. Please don't do this to us. There are many people to help us. But by giving this to you, we know Krishna and our Gurudev will help us and take care of us. So that was a point where I can't say no to them. Because that was so much back and forth. And they were getting extremely emotional there. And I was thinking maybe she will go through some attack. And finally I said, okay, for your pleasure, I'm receiving this. Just to please you. But try to understand what my heart also saying to you. But they forcefully gave me this. In whatever I gave to them, that, and on the top of that, whatever they saved aside for me. That was for Srila Maharaj. I brought this for Srila Maharaj Seva. That was so special. It was not only some notes, it was full of love and the tears. I offered to Maharaj. So I stayed there, and then the tour was over. After that, again they invited me. Please come. I said no. But then I went there, but I said no programs. Just I'll be there alone for some days, or 3 days maximum. And I said, don't try to cheat me like you did last time. So there was Hari Katha, everything was done. It was, I think, 4 days only, Thursday to Sunday, 4 days stay there. And we did Hari Katha, and the last day, all the devotees, when they were leaving, I said, let us all give our 4 days Hari Katha benefits to her. Because I don't know when I'm going to come again. I don't know. But I'm seeing she's on fourth stage, last stage. So let us give all of our benefits to her. Hmm. And I called her outside. All devotees sitting there. We gave seat to her. She sat there and I did Mangala Charan. All devotees showered flowers on her. Mangala Charan. And Monday morning, my flight to India. I came to India. When I landed, I got the news she left. I got the news she left. Devotees told me she was just waiting for you. I said, I think maybe I think like that. Yeah. If I'm telling lies, you can ask them. They're still on the screen, I think. Many times you might have seen one small girl and her father because she already lost her mother. They come on screen sometime and it's written on the screen, administrator. This is what is written on the screen. This is the family I'm speaking about. Yeah. And there's some examples like that. There's called from where I started this. Yes, there's no need to say. It is just expressed with the dealings. It's just expressed or explication. So when Sri Ramanujacharya came in that house, sorry, before that, I I went to other stream, my own personal experience. So Sri Ramanujacharya told disciples, no matter what happens, I'm going to stay with her, with them. And now she, this disciple, she was thinking how I can serve my Gurudev and my godbrothers who are going to come and stay. So she went to one merchant nearby store who was always lusty on her because she was very beautiful. And many times he proposed her, if you satisfy me, I will give grocery throughout the life. Whenever I ask, please come. Whenever I invite you, you have to come and you have to serve me. And I will help you with food, everything throughout your life. But she was so chaste, she never ever thought of this ill intentions or these bad ideas. But today she herself, she went to this merchant and said, I'm ready to serve you any way you want, but my Gurudev is coming and staying in our house, I don't know how many days. So please, I beg you, give me some grocery. I want to serve my Gurudev. And he was so happy. Wow, my all desire, my all dream came in true. And she said, okay, okay, go back. I'm sending with my servants so much grocery I will send. Don't worry. Make sure you keep your promise. I'll be waiting for you tonight. She was so embarrassed saying this and crying and weeping. She came back. The servants brought so much grocery, all ingredients, and she started cooking. Meanwhile, Gurudev came home. The godbrothers came. She was alone and she welcomed Gurudev. She did arati of her Gurudev. And she said, Gurudev, I'm just cooking for you. Please relax. My husband is coming soon. Meanwhile, husband came and he saw why so many shoes outside the house. And he went inside and saw, oh, Gurudev is here. Godbrothers are here. And he paid obeisance to Gurudev without any notice. Welcome, welcome. We are so fortunate you are here. After long, long time, I'm seeing you. And he came in the kitchen helping his wife. And he said, see, if we are so fortunate, Gurudev came in our house with all godmothers. We have humble setup, but still we will try to serve as much we can for something very good. Now I don't have to go out for begging because Gurudev came and he brought with him so much food. He brought so much ingredients with him. So I don't need to beg for some days. She said no. Gurudev didn't brought this. Then how we got so much? And she told her story. But Sri Ramnachari was hearing them. It was a small house, they can hear each other. Ramnachari, Gurudev heard both of them speaking and she told everything to her husband. I sold my life, my body for the sake of serving my Gurudev. I sold my body today to that merchant. And husband was in tears. And with folded hand he said, you are not ordinary lady. You are Devi. You are very special. You are setting up an example of serving your Gurudev. You are so chaste, you are so pure. But today you are, for the sake of serving your Gurudev, you sold your body. I'd like to touch your feet. And Ramnachari was hearing this. She said, stop it. We have no time. And after cooking, after serving Gurudev, they both said, Gurudev, we have some appointment. Please don't wait for us. You take rest. You must be tired. And we'll see you in the morning. Don't wait for us because we're going to come late night. And Ramnachari understood everything because he knew where they're going. And he handed over some prasadam, his leftover from his own plate. He gave to her, saying, wherever you go, to whomever you meet, you should always give some prasadam to them. So here is the prasadam. You give this prasadam to your friends. And she took this prasadam with so much respect. And with her husband, she came to that house of that merchant. Husband stood out and sent his wife inside. Go inside and fulfill your promise. She was so scared. She was so shy. But she has to fulfill her promise. And in this way, she went inside. The person was so happy and glad to see her. Full of lust. But she just gave prasadam. She said, my Gurudev sent prasadam for you. And because he was so excited, he immediately ate that prasad. And after eating that prasad, his mood 100% changed. And he was thinking what I was supposed to do. She's so chaste and pure lady. And I was trying to do some sinful activities with her. High on me. What I was trying to do. And he said, oh, lady, please forgive me. Please forgive me for my offense. I was trying to do some sin today. All glories to you. You're setting up an example how to serve your Gurudev. You didn't care for your chastity. You didn't care for anything else. Just only that I want to serve my Gurudev. I pay obeisances to you. And I want to see your Gurudev right away. Midnight. She came out and informed her husband everything. And he also came out. And they, three of them, they came to see Sri Ramanujacharya, who was not sleeping, who was meditating, saving the disciples. And this person, he asked forgiveness and begged for initiation. And Sri Ramacharya ji gave him initiation. He became good, wise person. Hmm. So the whole time is gone with this story, which is also very important. So much inspiring. With only one point, where is the love? Where there is concern, that concern is love. And there is no discrimination of any kind. In the mercy of Lord, in the mercy of Mahaprabhu, there is no any scope of discrimination for Diksha Guru, Shiksha Guru towards the disciple. Yeah. It's the same stream, the same flow of Harikatha, the same stream of affection for each and every one. So try to understand this. Try to understand this. Become more mature in understanding, more mature in bhakti. That's very important if we are practicing bhakti. Maturity is very essential part. Very essential part. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.